tune means it's time for our fingers to take a walk. And in this song, each finger will have its own special walk. Thumb will move slowly along like a fat little pig. Pointer will go hop, hop, hoppeting, and each of the other fingers will have their own special walk.
Alright, now this here is gonna be my Bleach review. Once again, hello everybody, my final video for the night. This is gonna be my Bleach chapter 520 review. 525. Yeah, my Bleach chapter 525 review. A quick review, actually, give my thoughts on what was going on between Unohana and Zaraki. And in this chapter, it was mainly centered around how Zaraki thought that he was losing constantly against Unohana. Unohana was constantly killing him, or no, more so, he was losing his consciousness constantly. Yeah, that's it. He was losing his consciousness constantly in this chapter, and he was wondering what was going on. He said that back then the same thing happened, but he didn't understand it. And then Unohana went into a monologue phase where she talked about the past with Kenpachi, and this is where we got the flashback phase of what was going on between them. And even it seemed like as a kid, Kenpachi was already a body bag builder, or in this case, a body mountain builder, and he was an insane kid. He went up against Unohana back then, who was considered one of the strongest of Gote 13. Yeah. So it turns out that Kenpachi was very, very, very strong back then, to where he actually overpowered Unohana, and that thought alone was just insane. But now over time, her sin was that because she had given Kid Kenpachi such a formidable fight back then, that because no one else can satisfy that thrill and battle, he forcefully held himself back to where he actually ended up losing against Ichigo and just barely winning against Noitra. So that's what happened there. He was actually holding himself back. He put on a mental restraint, and that's what Unohana was trying to break with constantly killing him. But in that process of killing him, she's actually healing him at the same time. So she's actually kill, heal, so that he gets closer and closer to the brink where he's just gonna unleash the beast, which is gonna be crazy when it finally happens. So I can't wait to see what happens when Kenpachi finally gets to that unshackled stage, at least the unshackled stage, and not even talking about when he actually learns or remembers his Zanpakuto's name. And oh man, don't even talk about his Bankai. His Bankai should be something insane. At least Island Buster with just releasing, if not Country Buster with just swinging. So I am highly anticipated for that. And overall, this chapter was mainly dialogue filled along with the action, but the flashback was good. Kubo didn't write too much on that. He just gave a brief flashback. He didn't say where he got Kenpachi's sword from. He didn't say where Kenpachi is from or anything about his family, or little things like that. So those were kind of downfalls of this chapter. But overall, it's all building up. It turned out to be like a setup chapter. Yeah, it was more a setup chapter where it was constantly building up Zaraki's character to where he's to to where he's finally being unleashed, and then later on we are expecting something really good from this. So my overall thoughts and rating on this chapter is that it was a good chapter of Bleach, really good. The rating is like 4. It's also a 4 out of 5. And that is it. Yeah, it's a good chapter. I would like to have done more pros and cons, or at least more critical analysis, but I'm doing this very late and I need to get to bed because I have to start working for from this week onwards now. So that is it for me. Banga Ace here, and I'll see everybody later. Bye.